Okay, so here is my audience of people. Yes, yes indeed. Okay. Now, imagine, if you will, a beautiful summer day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the ear-piercing screams of two little girls fighting over a toy horse break the silence. Those two little girls are me, Ordahl, and my sister, April. My sister and I have had a lot of experiences together. Sad, happy, scary, exciting, and, albeit, angry and frustrating. But her having a baby is undoubtedly going to be the most life-changing experience of all, which is why we're here today. But before I go on to explain the newest member of the family, I need to give you a little history of my sister and of her boyfriend. Growing up, my sister and I fought a lot. Understandably, since we're only a year and 6 months apart. Thanks, Mom, for that part. And also because our personalities were so very different. I was always extroverted and outgoing, and she was always very shy. But aside from all the fighting and the personality differences, we had a pretty decent childhood. We were two, if any, of the very lucky little girls who actually got a pony for Christmas. And growing up with a veterinarian for a father, we were always surrounded by lots of animals. So I think these things are really what started the obsession. Growing up, April always had a crazy love for animals, which can only be described as borderline obsession. And at the time, growing up, I couldn't see anything wrong with this. But once our teens started turning into 20s, I began to worry that she would never find anyone to share her heart with. This all changed one fateful day with one chance encounter where she met her boyfriend, Brent. It started off like any other day, really. She took her horse out for a ride down the road, but when she came back, something was different, and she was smiling a lot. After a little bit of poking and prodding, she divulged to me that she met a guy on the road. And she later explained to me a scene that could have come out of any romantic movie. She rides her horse around one corner, at the same time he was riding his around another. It was a chance encounter on horseback, and she got his phone number. So I spent the next week watching her agonizing over when and if at all to call him. But finally, after a bit of prodding and a little advice from me, she finally called. From that point on, her life has been one whirlwind adventure after the next. Horseback riding until 2 in the morning, and 2-week-long camping excursions on horseback into the high country. It was everything she could have wanted and more. And I had never thought that my sister would finally find a guy who is absolutely perfect for her in every way. She met her dream guy, a knight on shining horseback. And now, after a few years together, they're getting ready to embark on their next whirlwind adventure, becoming parents. When she first told us the news, she was a little nervous. She wasn't sure how the family was going to react. But after the first initial shock wore off, everybody got really excited. Brent was anxiously awaiting for April to tell us the news so that he could run out and tell every one of his family members. So once she told us, he excitedly ran off and started calling everyone he knew. And as it usually does, good news travels fast. Our phone was a flurry of phone calls to relatives near and far, and within a few moments, the entire family had been notified. My Aunt Linda is already planning a baby shower, and my sister Stephanie is already out buying baby clothes and books and toys. And this did a whole lot to help her nerves and give her encouragement for the experience ahead. With all of the offers of the support of all of your friends and family, it can be one of the most encouraging and amazing experiences that a human can go through. My sister's changed a lot from the little horse crazy kid she used to be. She grew up, she met Brent, and they're starting a family. And I have no doubts in my mind that she will be a wonderful mother. And with all the support of our friends and family, I believe her and Brent will come through this crazy experience and come out on the other side as a happy little family. So.
You didn't bring the part about you giving up your bedroom.
I'm not giving up my bedroom. All right, and just so we can make sure
That nobody laughed.
that nobody left, here is all of the same people. All right, thank you, everybody.